I want to apologize to you and the group for asking a selfish question and beating a dead horse. But you know, you've...
We saw no such speed.
But, you know, you have helped me so much through my life, and you know that I have a total respect for you and everything you say.
Well, you have helped us as well in ways you can't even begin to imagine.
Thanks. So the dead horse I'm about to beat is moving to Santa Monica.
Oh, all right.
And
if you wish to discuss a little bit of Saint Monica, go right ahead.
You know, I'm looking back at the original conversation we had, and it was a very difficult time in my life, and I always try to incorporate what you say about following your joy.
Do you?
No.
Thank you for your honesty. Because if you did, you would be living in Santa Monica.
Okay, so here's the question.
Not that you have to.
No.
But we derive no pleasure out of seeing you suffer by fighting an uphill battle against your own energy and resisting yourself.
Okay. But just this one little question.
Yes, one little question.
Why didn't I feel joy about that suggestion if that was where I was supposed to be?
Because you were afraid that it would not lead you to what you wanted. You didn't look at it as a stepping stone, you looked at it as a conclusion. Does that answer your question? Or are you still confused?
I'm still confused because I would think that if I was really supposed to be there, I would have felt the draw and I would have done something about it. All right, well,
let me ask you the question in another format.
Great.
You say that you are in joy when you are in your Channel Island area.
Absolutely.
Then why is the synchronicity in your reality not simply allowing you to be there and enjoy it?
I haven't figured that part out yet.
I just told you why.
But the concept that I wasn't drawn to Santa Monica, that's what's bothering me.
I see. But what is it about the ideas you are associating with that area that prevent you from seeing it in the light that it needs to be seen in? What associations are you making to it that prevents you from seeing it as exciting, from seeing it as a stepping stone? That's the question. You are coloring it with conditions based on the idea of experiences that you are not allowing yourself to let go of.
Okay. I'm still not getting it. But,
all right. Well, let's just do a simple association.
Okay.
What is it that you feel about the idea of living in Santa Monica?
Yuck.
Why?
Because it would be leaving the place that brings me the most joy.
Don't put the condition on it that connects it to the idea of the place that you say you wish.
Okay, good.
Just look at it as a pure answer to a pure question. What is it about Santa Monica?
It's close to L.A.
And so?
Traffic, noise, crime.
I see. And none of that exists in Channel Island?
No.
None?
Not much.
I see. So what you are actually saying to us is you cannot bring yourself to believe that you can actually create a bubble reality Santa Monica that is designed for you. You are succumbing to the collective idea of what Santa Monica must be for others and so must be for you as well?
No, I could probably make a bubble reality there.
Then why didn't you?
Well, because I didn't feel the joy. You say follow your joy, and I didn't feel any joy about moving to Santa Monica.
Because of the conditions you place on it that does not allow you to respond to the idea in a positive way. When we suggested it, in a sense, it was an opportunity to see how you would respond or react to that idea. You reacted in a negative way instead of responding with creative imagination as how it could be representative of a positive thing, which would have created a breakthrough that didn't happen.
Okay, but that window's still open just a little bit, right?
Just a little bit.
All right, I'm going to squeeze through it.
All right, so how can you use your creative imagination to respond positively to the idea of living in Santa Monica?
Well, I haven't been to Santa Monica in a long time, and I don't know what it's like now. So I would imagine I would go there and drive around and see what it's like now.
And
if I see anything about it that I like, I'll slow down and check it out.
oh, listen to that. It's beautiful. It's heaven. Do you think that you can bring yourself, even before you go there, to believe it so that when you go there, you are actually driving in that Santa Monica instead of once again making it conditional? Well, I'll go down there and drive around, and well, if, I don't know, I see anything that looks promising, maybe I'll stop and check it out.
God, I thought I was doing pretty good, too. Okay, so
the idea is to approach the suggestion from the perspective and the state of being that the Santa Monica that would actually be ideal for you is already there and is the only Santa Monica you can possibly experience when you go there. Not, well, I'll check this Santa Monica out and maybe the other one will show itself a little bit here and there through the cracks. That is not the energy of your preference.
Okay, so I'm going to heaven.
Yes.
All right.
And when you understand that no matter where you go, heaven is there, then you'll be able to be wherever you want. Because this is just another variation of allowing all choices to be equal and not invalidating them. That's what you're attempting to balance here. Let me give you a little bit of help.
Okay.
Do you feel the same way about Santa Barbara?
No.
You actually enjoy Santa Barbara?
Oh, no, Santa Barbara's fine. I could take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
But compared to the idea of how you thought of Santa Monica, relatively more positive?
No.
No? The same? All things pale to Channel Island?
Yes.
All right. But here's the key. The issue that we are attempting to get across is that Channel Islands is within you, not outside you. And when you can be at home anywhere, you can be home anywhere you wish.
Okay.
Let that sink in.
Okay.
And remember that when you travel, you are traveling to the reality that is already representative of your joy. If you travel with trepidation, you will not wind up in the appropriate vibrational reality. You must make it an adventure of unprecedented proportions.
Okay.
You'll what?
I'll do it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Bashar.
You are welcome.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
Hello, Bashar.
And you good day.
I like it that we are all pieces of God.
Yes.
I like it that
it's a good thing because you are.
Yes. And I like it that we create our own reality.
Yes.
And all that gives you the great sense of the truth that there are no victims. The confusing part to me is that everybody, including you, just talks and talks and talks about co-creation this, co-creation that.
Yes.
That all relationships are co-created, and life is full of relationships, that everything that we're seeing around us, our earth, is co-created by the collective consciousness. And so it turns out that it then ends up sounding like we really don't create anything. Everything's co-created, and therefore then there could be victims. So I don't believe there are.
All right, but watch out for your this or that paradigm. It's this and that.
Okay. Well, what it comes down to is I would like for you to explain co-creation to me, to give me the resultant good feeling that I have if I believe I create everything by myself.
All right. Well, if you allow yourself to create the good feeling you would prefer, perhaps I will be capable of actually explaining it to you. Why not start with the assumption that you can simply have that good feeling, and thus then in that reality you create with the good feeling will automatically by definition be the explanation that will be forthcoming from us.
Okay, and I can do that, so I do feel good.
All right. So then,
But-
the explanation is as follows. Many times we understand, again, because of certain things that have to do with the way you frame concepts in your language, that many of these concepts can at first seem confusing because of how you interpret things, what kinds of meanings you give to words. The basic idea of a co-creation doesn't necessarily literally mean that someone intentionally, consciously desires to be a victim or play that victim game. What it does mean in terms of the co-creation is that if they have belief systems that are out of alignment with themselves, their true selves, then physical reality being what it is, in the sense that it does have some degree of randomness in it to allow for greater probabilities in one direction or another to occur in a variety of ways, will thus then simply form itself around that belief system that may be unconscious in the person. And thus they may co-create with someone else the experience of being a victim, not because it's what they intentionally wanted, but simply because they've been so out of alignment that that's the only kind of factors they can pull out of the random spin of what's going on in physical reality. Does that make sense?
I hear what you're saying. I don't want to overstress the victim part of it as much as what exactly am I not creating? You know, so I have a relationship, and if I'm really co-creating it, you know, what part of it is, and I use this term lightly,
yes,
my fault? You know, what part is my fault? But
all of it.
How much of
all
that?
of it. All of it.
Okay.
Because remember, even when you are, quote unquote, interacting with others in a co-creation, the only way you know you're interacting with others is by you creating your version of them in your reality to interact with. So all of it is your creation, even though you are also interacting with others, who are also creating in their reality, by agreement, a co-creation that includes a version of you they have also created in their reality in order to have the appearance of and the experience of a co-creation.
Good. So this is important. Are you saying, therefore, that I am the only one creating my version of them? There is no co-creation in what I am perceiving of them. That is totally my
You
creation.
are picking up on cues that may be representative of vibrational frequencies they are giving off, so that what you are creating in your reality may be somewhat representative of how they might create themselves to be were they doing it. But yes, it's actually your painting. It's made out of your paint. Even though they may in some sense be posing for the portrait, you still have to create the portrait in order to see them.
Okay, so it's possible that in my portrait they gave me a kiss and fell in love with me, but in their real, that's my version of them, in their world they could have spit upon me,
yes,
and married Bob.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, generally speaking, at this point in the reality of your world in this transformational age, the differences are not usually quite that great, but they are becoming greater, and those kinds of things can completely happen. And to some people they do, except that to some of those people, well, you call them insane or crazy, because they are describing things that to them are real in their reality, but are not commonly held by the consensus agreement. It doesn't mean that what they're experiencing is any less real, it's just not the common agreement from the consensus reality. So those diversions can happen, but right now, until you learn how to integrate that understanding into your society, most of those people will still be considered crazy. Or simply not facing reality.
Okay.
But yes, what you have described is absolutely possible and actually happens all the time. Many times you will find that one single event witnessed by several people may be described in such diverse ways you begin to wonder if you actually all saw the same thing. Well, the clue is you didn't. You saw separate events created in each reality according to what that person needed to perceive. And therefore, when you come back into the consensus of discussing it, you may find there are discrepancies. That doesn't mean the discrepancies are wrong. It just means they may be representative of the different realities. Okay. You'll learn this more and more.
Good, good. I feel good about that.
Thank you.
My next question is somewhat related, but it's about your people versus my people.
Yes.
Abraham in particular describes how we come here for the contrast, that Earth is a very contrasty place. And it is through seeing contrast that we decide what to create. It helps us decide what we prefer.
That's one reflection, yes. And you also come to experience the process of creation itself instead of the instantaneity that happens on higher levels.
Okay. So what I'm wondering, because your people are so amazing, so wonderful,
and
everything
so
is
are
so
yours.
Thank you. But you have so much synchronicity, and
so do you. We just have a different kind.
Oh, I thought you had more.
No. Again, remember, everything is synchronicity.
Okay, gotcha,
it's just an issue of what are you bringing with your synchronicity.
Okay.
We are highly coordinated to a generally large consensus agreement about what our synchronicity will bring all of us, whereas there is still much discordance in most of your synchronicities.
Okay. And then there is the issue of you are all telepathic. In my mind, that would make the possibility that your minds are more homogeneous than the minds of people on Earth who go off on their diverse patterns because we don't communicate telepathically.
Yes and no. Remember that we have said that the creation of actual true unity is through the absolute validation of every single individual. When every individual is actually allowed to be the fullest individual they can be, by definition, full individuals automatically harmonize in unity with all other individuals because everyone is like a puzzle piece. Everyone has a certain shape. And when the shape is allowed to be the shape it is, it automatically fits with all the other puzzle pieces to create the big picture. And thus the big picture supports all the puzzle pieces. It's only when you devalue the individual that you try to change its shape that it no longer fits in the picture, and thus there is disharmony. So it is the validation of every individual fully that actually has the result, paradoxically, of creating the most harmonic unity.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does.
But
where this is going
where is what going?
This line of questioning is that I'm wondering if your people are so wonderful and okay in all the ways we described that you're going that you are going to reach a point where there's not much more for you to do.
Yes.
There's not much more for you to accomplish. There's not much more for you to create.
As the people we are,
correct.
Yes. So, and we will move on, and we are slowly moving on. That's why we're becoming quasi-physical, no longer as solid as you are. So we are becoming something else. We're becoming a different kind of people that can then experience different things that are relevant to the level we are going to. Just as you are becoming different kinds of people that will experience different things as you transition more fully into fourth density and do things that people in the old third density could never have imagined even doing. That they didn't even have the capability of doing. They would never know how to do.
So then, ultimately, is there a goal amongst societies? And some people don't like the word goal and say that we shouldn't use it. However,
well, there are no shoulds, but sometimes it can be misconstrued.
Gotcha. I'm just wondering is, like you say, life has no meaning except the meaning we give it.
Yes, it has no built-in meaning.
And so my question is there actually, though, amongst all souls in creation, is there a general purpose that we all have, other than to achieve joy? Is there anything that is a general overriding purpose that all souls come to the conclusion that, yes, I would like to do this or achieve this, and that your people are reaching that point where you have achieved it, and then you go on to something different, and that we are trying to get to where your people are, and then we will go on to something different? That
there are, in many cases, what appears to be those kinds of points, but I will tell you this. From our experience, and from the experiences of all other beings that we have contacted so far on different dimensional levels, even though it may not seem to make sense in your reality, while it is true that that can be an experience within the infinite, there is no end. So there will always be something more. Always.
Gotcha. But are there not a greater percentage of your people who have reincarnated in past lives on Earth compared to the number of people on Earth who have ever experienced past lives on your planet? No?
No.
It's equal.
Yes.
Cool.
Because the idea is that when you average it all out, it's all equal.
Okay, because there is no past, there is no future.
Correct.
So, gotcha.
It's all happening now.
Okay. One final quick question. I'm assuming there will come a time when the majority of humans on Earth will believe in reincarnation.
No.
No.
If you're talking about the numerical majority, no, not necessarily. Remember that when we talk about the idea of the energetic tipping of the scales after 2012 into more positive energy than negative, and certain kinds of belief systems becoming more paramount, we're talking about the idea of accumulated energy in the sense that positive energy is exponentially integrative. Thus, it takes far fewer people to believe a certain thing to overcome and overwhelm and overbalance all the individual separate negative beliefs that may exist in the numerical majority.
I understand that. I wasn't implying that in 2012 the majority are going to, but given that your people are going to have widespread open contact with us in 2033, I mean, we're going to learn everything that you want to teach us, and
well, not all at once.
I mean, isn't it going to be obvious?
One moment. Again, the language differentiation. What your people and the majority of the people will know is the idea of the existence of simultaneous incarnations, not reincarnation.
Okay.
Because that's a linear space-time perspective.
And
again, remember, it's not that the people that are on your planet now will learn it, it's that the people that are already on that Earth already know it. They're already there. That Earth already exists. So they won't be learning it. Those people already exist on that world. The number of them on that world that already know it are already there.
Okay.
You are simply shifting, if you wish, to a perspective of consciousness that allows you to create yourself on that Earth.
Okay, but will we not?
But that doesn't mean that the majority of people on your planet now will also create their consciousness to shift to that Earth. So that's why we said no. But in terms of the idea of that Earth, on that Earth, all the people on that planet at that time will understand multiple simultaneous incarnations. But they will not be the people that are on the planet that already at this point does not understand that concept.
Gotcha.
They're different people.
So not dealing with technicalities, about when will this occur that more than half of the people on Earth will believe in?
You're asking, when will you choose to experience a parallel reality Earth that by definition has half the population believing in multiple simultaneous incarnations? And the answer is when you choose to create it.
Okay, but I've heard you say before.
Yes. I have said that as we read your general energy, you will find that there is a general window, linearly speaking, between what you call 2025 and 2033, where open contact will begin to happen. And that within about 50 to 100 years maximum after that, you will generally, as a people on that Earth, exhibit most of the qualities that our civilization began to exhibit some time ago. And lead yourselves toward the idea of exemplifying something very similar to our civilization within about 1,000 years, at which point you will no longer incarnate as humans at all and will act as spirit guides and other kinds of beings for whatever life form chooses to incarnate on the Earth after you. So if that's the linear way you wish to put it, there you go.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Does that help?
That helped a lot. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Okay, I'm going to ask 7 questions in one so I can make this short.
Take your time, speak up so that all may hear what you have to share.
Okay. Does your species lie? Do you lie? In your opinion, what is the justification of a lie? Have you ever lied to us? Are there people on your planet that you just like?
Yes.
Do you ever
But that's a lie.
Do you ever get angry?
No.
Is there any crime on your planet?
No.
What is your justification for a lie?
If it does not serve the purpose that represents the choices you have made to become more of who you are, we will usually refrain from telling you anything at all. But the idea is that sometimes information will come through that may not be what you humans classically call accurate, but it will be appropriate to get you to move in the direction your higher mind actually wishes to go. It would be similar to the notion that if a child comes up to you and says, "Is this drawing I made an absolutely gorgeous representation of my mother?" Most of the adults on your planet will say, "That is absolutely perfectly beautiful. That's a lie." But you understand that it supports the idea of the child's creativity, boosts their self-esteem, to let them know that what you're actually saying to them, even through the so-called physical lie, the physical disinformation, is that you are accessing the potential of the beauty within them and letting them know they are perfect in that way, regardless of what they create and how it may or may not be in alignment physically with what they have attempted to do. You follow?
I do.
So that's the nature of the kind of ideas that sometimes will come through in these transmissions that may not be perfectly accurate. They are always accurate to the idea of what you actually need to hear to be who it is you're telling us you prefer to be. So in that sense, in some ways, your physical minds are telling us to lie to you, to allow you to be more of who you are. But in that sense, it's a lie that serves a positive purpose, because it actually taps into the true potential, and that is not a lie.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does.
All right.
So you do not lie on your planet because
No.
you're telepathic?
Well, first of all, yes, it would be nearly impossible. Now, the only way, in a sense, that what you might call a falsehood can exist is similar to what I experienced in my training on my planet as a contact specialist. My own father and the lineage before me gathered together to create a scenario that was, in a sense, supposed to be an indication and allow us to believe that we were actually having first contact with a species on another planet. Didn't go so well. But the idea is that we actually were made to believe that the contact was real when in fact it was nothing but a telepathic simulation. This was done for the purpose of allowing us to practice without actually harming the other civilization. So in a sense, it requires a concerted effort from masters to focus their telepathic energy in such a way as to allow someone not yet fully in charge of their telepathic powers to be able to be fooled into thinking that something is real in a sense when it's not. But that's about the best we can do. Other than that, being telepathically bonded, we cannot lie.
Sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I am just kidding.
Oh, all right.
Thank
We
you very
see
much.
the humor in it, we think.
Thank you very much, Bashar.
Thank you.
Hi, Bashar.
And you good day.
Thank you for this opportunity.
And you as well.
Thank you. I'm going to try to make this as cohesive as possible.
Oh, all right. I know you will.
You spoke yesterday about, with a lady that had a question about hybrids
Yes.
and freelancers and
Yes.
indigos.
Yes.
And then today you spoke about remembering and forgetting.
Yes.
I'm having a hard time fully remembering.
That's all right.
What-
Trust the timing.
Okay. Myself and my boyfriend who's here today, John, both have seen and continue to see bright blue lights.
All right. Is that pretty?
Yes, very much
Is
so.
it exciting?
Yes.
All right.
So much so that I'm very nervous.
Why is it making you nervous to be
'Cause
excited?
It's just so out of the ordinary to be here and to be able to express it with someone other than him.
Oh, all right. Thank you for the opportunity to allow us to reflect this reality to you, wherein there are a number of people who understand exactly what you're saying.
Thank you. Thank you all. My question is, I have seen blue beings as well.
Yes.
Full embodiment of the beings.
Yes.
And I see the blue light.
Yes. What is your question?
I think there's a correlation. I don't
Yes.
know how. I don't know how to continue that. And
How to continue it.
Because sometimes it's more than others.
Yes.
And I don't know what the connection is.
All right, well, let me ask you a question, if I may.
Yes, please.
Thank you. How do these experiences make you feel?
Excellent.
All right, and then when you feel excellent, what do you do with that energy? How do you apply it in your life towards the things that excite you?
I don't know that I do. I just sit there
Why
and kind
not?
of in awe.
In awe. Mm-hmm. Well, why don't you do something with it? Why don't you use your imagination and apply the energy and see what happens and what you can magically manifest in your life by applying that state of being or doing something that excites you in that state of being?
In that moment?
Well, or allow yourself to simply know that you can maintain that state of being and then do something in that state of being. All you have to do is remember that moment to feel that way, yes?
Yes, yes.
Well, then anytime you wish, you can create that state of being and start doing things that are representative of your true joy from that state of being and see what happens.
I understand that.
You are often, all of you are often given these experiences to create a state of being, to show you what the state of being is you need to be in to manifest in the way you say you prefer. But it does, in a sense, not go anywhere if you don't actually apply it.
Yeah, I understand that too.
All right.
Thank you.
Does that help?
Very much so, yes.
Oh, all right.
The other thing is,
Yes.
I have seen in my meditation a teenager,
Yes.
I think, of a hybrid being who I believe is my daughter. I'm not sure.
All right.
But I have a very hard time remembering it.
One moment. Lucy.
Okay.
Lucy.
What?
And it is that she chose the name Lucy to help you in your relationship to her and in your relationship to yourself and in your relationship to life to become more lucid. So as you think of Lucy, allow yourself to become more lucid in these experiences, and as you apply the energy in your physical reality more, you will give yourself more ability to be more aware of your interactions with Lucy.
That makes perfect sense.
Lucy thinks so. One moment.
Thank her.
One moment. One moment. Do you have a favorite purple flower?
I like purple flowers. I don't have a particular favorite. Not that I'm...
All right. Is purple flowers your favorite color of flower?
Probably so, yes.
All right. That is why we are sensing that Lucy is sending you purple flowers.
Oh, I understand. I understand.
So, here you go, Mom.
Thank you.
Purple posies. You understand?
Yeah.
Purple
thank you.
posies from Lucy. So, think of purple posies, and you will be on the correct wavelength to access Lucy
Okay.
more lucidly.
Okay.
All right?
Yes. Can I ask one more in addition to that?
That was a question.
Thank you.
So ask another.
I have this thing, and I don't actually know what it is, and I've had it since I was a kid. And
Thing.
I don't know what it is. It's
Can
a
you
piece.
describe it?
Yeah, it's this copper type of maybe jewelry, and it has an image that appears to be like the Phoenix Lights with
Yes.
what I think is a universe in the center of it.
All right.
And it came from, I believe, my great-great-grandma. I don't know.
All right.
Is
And
there a connection to the blue
yes, there
being?
is.
To Lucy or the blue beings or all of them?
All of it. Many times there are things that will occur in your reality as symbols and signposts that are also indicative of a legacy.
Okay.
Your entire family line has been involved in the idea of the hybridization program. And thus then those things that are handed down in some sense is a symbol of that legacy.
Okay.
You follow?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Hi, Bashar.
And you good day.
Okay, my first question is about the magnetic field of the heart and the magnetic field of the earth.
Yes.
It seems to be a connection there.
Of course there
so,
is.
yes, of course. So, but I would like to hear you explain it more. Because here on Earth, people have actually measured the connection.
Yes.
That when people have experienced big trauma,
Yes.
For example, 9/11, they could see changes.
Oh,
in
yes,
the-
absolutely.
Yeah.
You are all swimming in an electromagnetic sea of energy. You are electromagnetic beings. Just because you have what you call physical form doesn't mean, as your scientists know, that it's actually solid.
Yes, but is it a specific connection with the magnetic field of the heart?
Yes.
Okay.
As we have said, with every heartbeat, you actually literally give off an electromagnetic pulse, an electromagnetic bubble. You understand?
Yes, yes.
And thus then, all of your combined electromagnetic bubbles fill the electromagnetic bubble of the Earth.
Yes, okay.
So thus then they are intimately intertwined in terms of frequency, and perturbations in them can, in a sense, be felt by those that are sensitive enough to feel it as waves that tell you exactly how the frequency is going, what it is that it's manifesting. You can feel those eddies and those currents. You can tap into them and you can balance them and adjust them, or you can let them run amok.
Yeah, okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I have a question about the plants on your planet.
Planets or planets?
Plants.
Yes.
But the plants on your planet.
Yes.
Because, well, since you don't interact or use them as we use our plants.
Well,
here
we
on Earth.
interact with them, but
Yeah, that
not
was
often do we use them.
No, that was my question. How do you interact with them? Since
We
you
have
don't
very
use
lovely
them?
conversations, thank you.
Oh, okay. So that's your relationship to
Well,
the plants.
yes, there are many things that they do. Obviously, they are supporting the idea of life forms in much the same way that your plants do by producing the idea of oxygen. In fact, our world is much more highly rich in oxygen than your own. If you were to visit our world physically by making the shift into our dimension of reality, spending the first few days on our planet would actually leave you a little bit lightheaded until you got used to it. There are many more plants on our planet than on your own, even though your own has quite a few. But our planet does not have any built-up cities at all. It has a few structures on it, but the entire planet is mostly park-like.
Yes.
Our cities are our spaceships. Thus, then, the entire planet is relatively in a natural state, and in that sense, therefore, it really does mostly belong to the plants. So when we visit our planet, when we are on the surface of our planet, we can actually truly feel the energy of the plants greeting us, guiding us. It's like we are walking through their perfume, walking through their vapor, walking through their energy fields, and sustained and supported by them like a living green sea of energy.
Oh, that's beautiful.
We dance with the plants.
Okay, thank you. I have a question. Last time Phoenix Lights were, there was a sighting here on Earth.
Yes.
You told about this visit on a CD before it happened.
Yes, I know.
So, my question is it possible, can you tell us when they will show
I can only
again?
tell you potential windows. Nothing is set.
Okay.
But the next large potential window is either going to be in 2011, but more likely, a very strong window may be building up in 2013.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
My last question is, in my hand here, I'm holding a new technology device. I mean,
Define.
new for Earth.
Define
It's a wand. It's a magic wand.
a magic wand.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe is it possible for you to scan it?
We are scanning.
Yes, so I'm holding it up, and it's infused with 0-point energy. And,
Well, not really.
or I mean, it's connected to 0-point energy. But
In a
my
sense.
question is really, I want to hear your take or
The
explanation.
idea of a magic wand, as was created many thousands of your years ago, was with the understanding that a wand, in a sense, is actually nothing more than a conduit for the energy that you bring down through yourself and allow to be expressed through that conduit. You understand?
Yes, I see
So
it as
the
a
idea of
permission
designing a wand is not that it is infused with 0-point energy, but that it is designed in the ratio, the size, shape, and ratio that is mathematically representative of the appropriate frequency of energy you wish to bring through. And then by holding it, using yourself as the true crystalline conductor and expressing that energy in a certain step-down transformer form through the wand and directing it to do certain things. That idea of the magic wand is the remnant of an ancient technology when people were of a vibration where they knew how to do that innately, and it's something that some people on your planet are beginning to learn how to do again. But the idea isn't that the energy is not in the wand, it's in you, and the wand is just directing it like an output antenna.
Yes, thank you. I see it as a permission slip.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
But also technologically, it is simply an output antenna. It's a waveguide, is what a wand is. Look that up.
Okay, waveguide.
A waveguide, and it will explain the principle in scientific terms more clearly.
Yeah. Is it possible for you to explain in a way so I can understand how this can have such dramatic healing effects when I'm using it? Because I've seen incredible healings taking place
Because it's
within
you.
minutes.
If you understand it's a permission slip, then you understand that what it's doing is giving you permission to give off the frequency that thus then, by being picked up by someone else, if they choose to match it, will be representative of them healing themselves.
Okay, perfect. Thank
All
you
right?
so much.
Thank you. At this timing, we will once again extend to each and every one of you our deep and heartfelt gratitude and appreciation for the co-creation of these interactions that allow for further contact between our respective realities and the creation of a new third reality in which we can all be born anew. Allow yourselves to be who you truly are. Our love to you. Good day.
And now, Bashar, we have a little surprise for you. Since today is Father's Day, we wanted to take this opportunity to acknowledge you and to give you a gift. And this gift comes not only from me, but also from all the people who have benefited from your wisdom, your encouragement, your positive support and inspiration, and your unconditional love, which you have so generously shared with so many of us for all these years. The gift and the recognition that we are giving to you, Bashar, is actually, I have a representation of it here in my lap. And the gift we're giving to you is the naming of a star. And this star was located for us by an astronomer, and it is located in our dimension approximately 500 light years in the direction of the Orion constellation. It's 2.5 times larger than our sun, and it burns 32 times brighter. Its color is white, and it has a slight blue tinge. And this star is registered as follows. This certifies that the star having the coordinates below are hereby designated Bashar, in honor of Father's Day, on this June 15th, 2008. And it comes with an inscription, and the inscription reads, dedicated to Bashar and the Essassani civilization. In gratitude for the unconditional love and light that you shower upon our lives and our world. The brilliance of the Bashar star shines as a symbol and a beacon, illuminating the path to the bright and exciting future that we share together. Happy Father's Day, Bashar. Yes.
Touch. Thank you.
Thank you, Bashar.
Thank you. Thank you. How synchronous you are to name a star when we are also naming stars in the next experiment. Will you do the honor of reading the names when I say to do so? Yes. Thank you. First and foremost, however, all of you who wish to participate in this experiment require a piece of paper and a writing implement. A piece of paper you can hand away and don't need back. Large enough for all the numbers next to the stars. You do not need room for the names, just the numbers. We will give you time to prepare. Is there anyone who is not ready? Very well. This is how we shall proceed. When we are done, all the pieces of paper shall be handed down the row this way. Not yet. When we are done, handed down the row this way to the person on the end of each row. Then those will be collected by April. All right? Is that clear? Yes. All right. Write your numbers 1 to 15. Now, all you need to mark by the number when the time is appropriate is a Y for yes and an N for no. That is all you need to mark by any number. Y for yes, N for no. One other parameter to this experiment. Do not think about your answer. As soon as the question is asked, mark yes or no immediately, instinctively, intuitionally, automatically. Do not think about it. It does not matter at this point whether you may remember what may have been said about any of these stars in other conversations we have had. It does not matter whether you think you already know the answer or not. Whether you do or not, no matter where the yes or no comes from, just do not hesitate. Put yes or no, Y or N, after each number, one or the other, immediately as fast as you can. Is that clear? Yes. Thank you. Your response should be that quick. Now, April will when instructed, read the number and the name of the star. I will repeat it. As soon as I repeat it, you may mark your yes or no. Because the question that is the same for all of them will be this: do you feel that there is an intelligent civilization associated with this star system? I am not speaking of the idea of just energetic beings, other dimensional beings. I am talking about an actual physical sensation of civilization as you understand it. Be it whether it more or less advanced technologically does not matter. Be it whether they have technology at all does not matter. The idea is to simply see what you feel about whether or not there is a civilization associated somewhere in the system on some world that you could actually physically go and visit if you had a craft that could travel there. Is everyone clear on the instruction? All right. Everyone take a deep breath in and let it out. Everyone take a deep breath in and let it out. Everyone take a deep breath in and let it out. All right. Read the first star. Number 1.
Sol.
Sol.
2. Prox Centauri.
Proxima Centauri. Yes.
3. Alpha Centauri.
Alpha Centauri.
4. Barnard.
Barnard Star.
5. Wolf 359.
Wolf 359.
6. Luton.
Leutens.
7. Sirius.
Sirius.
8. Ross 154.
Ross 154.
9. Ross 248.
Ross 248.
10. Epsilon Eridani.
Epsilon Eridani.
11. 61 Cygnus.
61 Cygnus.
12. Epsilon Indi.
Epsilon Indi.
13. Procyon A.
Procyon A.
14. Tau Ceti.
Tau Ceti.
15. Kruger 60.
Kruger 60. Pass your papers across. When they reach the end of the row on this side, please collect them all. Now, collect them, and once collected, hand them to the volunteers in the front row to help you. Relatively equal piles where they can check the answers. What the volunteers will do is count off how many yeses and how many nos for each one. Let me know when you have arrived at a count for each number of how many yeses and how many nos. All right?
So should we, like, if I say number one, each volunteer will say the amount of...
You must count them up first. We will get to that point. Anyone who wishes to assist may. Now, while they are doing that, how many of you recognize number one as a trick question? Did anyone say no to number one? Soul is your own star. I guess there is no intelligent life in that system. You will notice by the denotation that it is, in that sense, distance-wise, simply 8.5 light minutes away, not light years. The amount of time light takes to get from your star to the Earth is roughly 8.5 minutes. While they are counting, allow yourselves to relax. Close your eyes if you wish. And imagine the stars in the sky. As you might recall from looking at the board, the stars that are listed there are 15 of the stars that are closest to your own, ranging from about 4 light years to approximately 13. These are within galactic distances relatively close to you. In what you call your upcoming years, as you branch out from your civilization, as you create ships and become the UFOs of other civilizations, you will encounter some of the civilizations that do exist in these star systems. Some of them will be technologically more advanced. Some of them will be technologically less advanced. But that does not matter. Your relationship to them will be determined by a number of factors, and you will take up the reign of assisting those that have requested it for their own spiritual upliftment as well. As I say, you will be their UFOs. Some of the other civilizations in this grouping will be those who will assist and aid you in welcoming you to the galactic neighborhood. Even though there will be open contact on your planet prior to the encounters we are talking about in these star systems, these civilizations, some of them, will be waiting for you, have been alerted to your presence, and will be happy to guide you into the other star systems, to familiarize you with your local neighborhood. So imagine now, in your mind's eye, you on ships leaving Earth, stretching out into the stars, even as you may depict in some of your own science fiction movies. And imagine yourself visiting these worlds, learning of new cultures, being shown of the wonders and the marvels that exist, not only in these systems, but in the gulfs between the stars, things you have not even conceived of. One day, your civilization will be shown a gigantic crystalline repository of knowledge that exists as its own moon, made completely of grown crystal from the inside out, a gigantic crystal floating in space. You will be shown life forms that move in between the dimensions and leave trails of energy that define the barriers and borders and veils between those dimensions. You will be shown planetary systems of unimaginable complexity. Planets in multiple orbits, moons in multiple orbits, designed as pieces of art by civilizations you will not meet for 1,000 years. You will be shown many things. I also remind you of the attitude you will take to the stars by reminding you of a story we once told. The story of a starship traveling from civilization to civilization, very advanced, trading, communicating, sharing with every civilization. And one day, one member of one civilization speaks to the captain of the great starship and says, "You must be very powerful. Your civilization must have abilities beyond our understanding." And the captain thinks a moment and says, "We are powerful. Our ships could boil your oceans in a second, could lay waste to the entire surface of your planet in the blink of an eye, could strip the atmosphere from your world and blow it into space." "Oh," the being said, "that is very powerful." "No," said the captain, "that is not our power. The fact that we would never do such a thing, that is how powerful we are." Remember, that power, that is the greatest power in all of creation, requires the lightest touch. And that which seeks to force its power on others is actually saying it is powerless. With this knowledge, can you not only go to the stars? With this knowledge, can you not only go to the stars, but with this knowledge, you can transform your world. Do you have the count?
I can poll each person and find out. So, are you guys ready yet? How's it going? You have yours. Okay. For number one, how many did you have? What would you like, Bashar?
Put them all together. All of them. Count up your counts and add them together. How many yeses for all of you for number one? How many no's? How many yeses for all of you for number two?
Did you guys do it right? They didn't do it right. You counted all the yeses, but then... Oh, I think class has an issue.
Class has an issue. All right.
What shall we do?
The assignment is to write yes or no if you feel that the star that was called out actually harbors an intelligent civilization in that system.
When we call out again, we wish to know the majority of each system, whether you all believe it is yes or no. What's the majority count?
So we can get close though, because I think there's about 75 people in the room, 60 to 75. So if you tell me how many yeses there are, we might get closer to the answer. All right. So for number one,
we may do it that way if you wish.
Does that work?
It does.
Okay, good. You know, there's more than one way to.
There is, and that's part of the lesson.
Okay, so if you could tell me how many on number one.
Well, you may
yeses.
skip number one.
All right. Yeah, I guess there is life there.
Yes, we know. We already spoke to them.
Well, now they know different. Okay, so now for number two, starting with Jill, how many yes votes do you have for number two? 2 of them. Okay, and.
Only 2. Out of 4.
Okay, that's a good way. You can just count the rest. Okay, and I have a solution to this, so we'll get a good, accurate count.
Would you like to do this more dynamically? Yes. Thank you. Drop all the papers. After all, you are becoming a relatively paperless society.
That's true.
All right. Call out the number and the name, and I will repeat it.
All right. Proximus Centauri.
Proxima Centauri. Yes or no? Yes. The no's? No. All right. Alpha Centauri. Well, write down the majority.
Oh, so that was a yes.
That is a majority yes.
Okay.
Write it with your marker.
Okay.
On the board.
Oh, on the board.
Yes, the red marker on the board.
Okay. Got it. If I can figure out how to open it. Okay. So this is a yes.
Yes. All right. Number 3.
Alpha Centauri.
Alpha Centauri. Yes?
Yes.
No?
No.
Write down the yes.
Okay. 4. Bernard Star.
Barnard Star. Yes?
Yes.
No?
No.
Which is it?
I think it's no. But it's pretty 50-50, but I think it's no.
One more time. Barnard Star. Yes?
Yes.
No.
No.
I think it's a no. Do you concur?
Put down 50-50.
50-50. Okay.
When we ask for yes, if you're a yes, be the only ones to speak. When we ask for a no, then if you're a no, be the only ones to speak. Do not say no when we ask for the yeses. Next.
Okay, the next one is number 5, Wolf 359.
Wolf 359. Yes?
Yes.
No?
No.
The no's have it.
All right, the nays have it.
The nays have it.
Okay, number 6, Luyten.
Lightens. Yes?
Yes.
No.
No.
Put down yes.
All right. The ayes have it.
Next.
7, Sirius.
Sirius. Oh, jump the gun, will you? Any no's? Is that no, there are no no's? Or those are the no's? Put down the yeses.
Okay. Number 8, Ross 154.
Yes?
Yes.
No?
No.
No.
Okay.
Next.
9 is Ross 248.
Yes?
Yes.
No?
No.
Little stronger on the no.
Okay. Number 10 is Epsilon Iridani.
Yes?
Yes.
No?
No.
Strong yes.
Okay.
Put strong yes.
Okay. Strong. Yes. All
Next.
right. Number 11, 61 Cygnus.
Yes?
Yes.
No?
No.
Little bit stronger on the no.
Okay.
Ah?
I think they want a recount.
61 Cygni. Yes?
Yes.
No?
No.
Stronger on the no.
All right, that's what we have. Okay, number 12, Epsilon Indi.
Yes?
Yes.
No? No. Very strong yes.
All right, do you want a strong yes, huh?
Yes.
As opposed to a weak yes. Okay. Oh, number 13, Procyon A.
Procyon A. Yes?
Yes.
No?
No.
Stronger on the yes.
Okay. Okay, and number 14, Tau Ceti.
Tau Ceti. Yes?
Yes.
No?
No.
Strong yes.
All right. Okay, and last but not least, number 15, Kruger 60.
Yes?
Yes.
No?
No.
Strong no.
Okay.
All right. Now ask me. Starting with number 1.
Oh boy, this sounds like fun. Okay, do you think there's life on Earth?
Do
Soul?
it with the list.
Yes, Bashar. Number 1, Soul.
The vote's not in yet.
Okay, number 2, Proxima Centauri.
Yes, visiting.
Should I notate this on the board?
If you wish. Yes, visiting, which means not indigenous, but an established colony. Proxima Centauri. There, in that star system, is the established colony of an alien civilization. They were not indigenous. They did not originate from there.
Okay.
Yes, you were born on Earth, weren't you? Then you originate from Earth, don't you? You don't get the point. Your body is born on Earth. I don't care where you come from spiritually, because you all come from everywhere, don't you? Your body was born on Earth, which means you're an Earthling. You follow me? All right, that's what we mean by indigenous. Is that clear? But they have not established a majority colony, have they? All right.
Okay, number 3, Alpha Centauri.
Alpha Centauri. Yes, for the same reason, because you're talking about basically a double star system.
So they're both visiting.
Both established colonies, yes.
Okay. Number 4 is Barnard Star.
Yes. As we have said many times, they have a civilization that is not as technologically advanced as your own, and they will be one of the first civilizations your civilization will assist in their spiritual upliftment when you become their UFOs. Right now, they are approximately just coming out of a type or phase of civilization in general that you would relate to as something similar to your own Renaissance. They have different kinds of limitation, not quite what you would call to the same degree, no. Some of them do, but not all of them agree with that. Thank you.
Okay, number 5, Wolf 359.
No.
Okay.
Learn to differentiate between civilizations that may simply pass through or conduct expeditions and civilizations that are actually indigenous or established. Wolf 359 has a high degree of visitation, but it is all only temporary for investigative and scientific purposes. There is no established civilization that comes from that civilization system, nor any civilization that has really established a large-scale colony there.
Okay. Wow. Number 6, Leuton.
No. Next.
Okay. Number 7, Sirius.
Absolutely yes. Both on the higher dimensional levels and on the physical level, as has been already announced by many indigenous civilizations on your planet that have recorded visitations from the physical beings from the star system of Sirius in your ancient past.
Okay. Number 8, Ross 154.
No.
All right. How about number 9, Ross 248?
No.
Okay. Number 10, Epsilon Eridani.
Yes. An indigenous civilization.
Number 11, 61 Cygnus.
A colony. It is a yes, but it is simply a scientific outpost. It is an established scientific outpost. A permanent outpost with individuals coming and going, but the outpost is permanent. When we say visiting, we mean just in ships. But there is a permanent outpost in that system.
Okay. Number 12, Epsilon Indi.
Yes, an indigenous civilization. In fact, 2.
Wow. Just making little notes up here.
Oh, all right.
Indigenous.
Indigenous.
Yes. Okay, number 13 is Procyon A.
No.
Oh, we were wrong on that one. Okay, number 14, Tau Ceti.
Yes. An indigenous civilization that will also be one of the first you will call brother and sister when you move out into the stars. They will show you the ropes.
Cool. Okay.
You will work very closely together. They will be one of the first to form a different new alliance of your own, aside from the fact that you will join our association, our interstellar alliance. You will also form a separate alliance with them and some other civilizations, and they will be the first ones to join you. Somewhat, but not exactly, no. They are in your own dimension, so to speak, though they are slightly higher in vibration. You might refer to them to some degree as humanoid, but don't think that they are actually that human looking when you use the word humanoid. We are talking about a time in your civilization when you are traveling in ships that are similar to ours. You will not have a fragmented governmental system at this time. We are speaking of something that is beyond 100 years in the future. They know you are coming. We keep them apprised. They have not had any physical contact with any of you yet. We've shown them photographs. I said beyond 100 years.
And the last one is number 15, Kruger 60.
No. Now then. Now you have a little map to the closest stars that contain civilizations somewhat similar to your own. We have left out other stars on this map for a variety of reasons we will not go into right now. What we have pointed out here are the nearest neighbors that you will be interacting with in some way, shape, or form when you begin to move out into the stars on your own in a new way, similar to the way we move. But this will come after your encounters with the first hybrid civilization that will make open contact with you, and with some other civilizations you already are aware of, such as Pleiadian and so forth. They will be the ones being more closely related to you as cousins, brothers and sisters, who will help you on the beginning of your journey. But once you are out there on your own, these are some of the other civilizations you will meet and form relationships with in a variety of ways, Tau Ceti being one of the strongest. A true bond will form between you and Tau Ceti. Now, some of the preparation for bonding with the civilization of Tau Ceti will begin after 50 years from now in your counting, and some of you may actually on Earth go out in certain ways and meet and have some initial encounters with Tau Ceti beings. But in terms of the kind of interstellar alliance bond we are talking about, that is beyond the 100-year mark. But this gives you something to look at. It gives you something to play with. And if you, in your playtime, draw out a map of where all of these star systems are relative to your star system, and start looking at the routes and the directions you need to go in to get to these systems, it will start linking you and connecting you and give you preliminary contact in your dream time, in your telepathic time. It will start laying the pathways and laying the foundations that might be capable of accelerating these contacts somewhat. We will see how far you get with that. But for now, play with the idea of forming your star at the center and all these stars around you in whatever direction they accurately exist, and make a relative scale of what distance they exist from you as well, using the light years as your scale reference. When you do that, you will start to understand a certain pattern of exact linkage from civilization to civilization, not only with you, but to each other. Play with it and see what you get. This one is loaded with surprises. If you play with it long enough, you're going to find some very interesting things happening in this exploration. So this is an experiment you can carry on yourself, and it will lay the foundations of the next level of contact beyond the one that is already in progress. There will be, in this upcoming new year, in and around your month of February, another massive sighting of those who will be the first to contact you, as they lay the foundation to get you used to the sight of their ships. Watch the skies. Listen for the news. And know that it's closer every day. And the closer you become to being yourselves, the closer we come to you. We will, at this timing, thank all of you for the co-creation of this laboratory, for participating in this class. You allowed many more than you know of to participate in this class with you. You have formed bonds in this class, not only with each other on Earth in the class, but with others in other classes. And this will also start to come out in your dream times as classmates from elsewhere start to contact you and share notes. Don't cheat. We thank you, our unconditional love to you all, and a fond and exciting good year and happy transition into a new reality next year of your time. Good day.